WWE's future plan for Roman Reigns and the Bloodline, Cody Rhodes chosen to dethrone Roman Reigns, Triple H's creative team trying to destroy Rey Mysterio, Kairi Sane WWE return, WWE trying to destroy Sami Zayn and AJ Styles, Sami Zayn welcomed in the Anoa'i family. Let's jump right into our first story. Cody Rhodes chosen to dethrone Roman Reigns. Disco Inferno thinks Raw superstar Cody Rhodes could be the one to dethrone undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns. The Tribal Chief's era-defining reign with gold began at Payback 2020, and since then, he has destroyed everyone on his path. However, as all good things end, it's only natural that Reigns will have to drop his title sooner or later. There's been consistent chatter about who would be the ideal performer to dethrone him, with everyone having their favorites. Disco Inferno is the latest to open up about the same, sharing his views on the podcast, Keeping It 100. Inferno picked Cody Rhodes, saying since the Raw superstar is immensely popular with fans, he could generate a massive pop if he defeats Roman Reigns. The WCW veteran explained that the American Nightmare has been over since he returned to WWE, making him an ideal candidate to win the gold from Reigns. I think Cody could do it. If Cody comes back as a babyface and gets really over and really gets the crowd behind them, there would be a huge pop when he wins it. With Roman, you gotta have someone that gets the crowd to believe they could beat him. I think Cody can get that support, and fans really want to like him. Bro, he's been super over ever since he came from AEW. So if they keep doing that, I think he could absolutely be the guy to do it, said Disco Inferno. While Cody is recuperating from a pectoral injury he sustained during his feud with Seth Rollins, Reigns is incredibly busy with lots on his plate. The Tribal Chief will put his undisputed WWE Universal title on the line against Logan Paul at Crown Jewel 2022 in Saudi Arabia on November 5th. Moreover, if recent reports are to be believed, Roman Reigns could also feud with AJ Styles soon, with whom he recently wrestled at a house show. As such, it'll be interesting to see if Reigns will even remain the champion by the time the American Nightmare returns to the global juggernaut. Do you agree with Disco Inferno's take on Cody Rhodes being the perfect choice to dethrone Roman Reigns? Sound off in the comments section below. Triple H's creative team trying to destroy Rey Mysterio. Vince Russo has suggested that the WWE creative team isn't fully utilizing Rey Mysterio's ongoing storyline with the Judgment Day. On the latest episode of Raw, Mysterio was put in a match against Seth Rollins. The former Shield member defeated Rey by submission after he was distracted by his son. The interference allowed Rhea Ripley to hit the former world champion from behind and set the platform for Rollins to win. Speaking on the latest edition of Sportskeeda Wrestling's Legion of Raw, Russo claimed that WWE made a mistake putting the Master of 619 in a match against the Visionary, as it made no sense in terms of storyline. He also used the iconic Charles Bronson movie, Death Wish, as an example to outline the similarity with the Judgment Day and making Dominic Mysterio betray his father. Bro, Rey Mysterio's entire mindset should be, I am taking out every single one of these derelicts that poisoned the brain of my impressionable son. Bro, you can go all the way back, guys, and I'm showing you my irrelevant old age. You can go back to Charles Bronson in Death Wish, bro. His wife and daughter got arped and the people that did it were going to pay, and that was his focus, said Russo. Additionally, Russo claimed that Mysterio's match against Rollins was simply going to satisfy the marks without any added benefit to the storyline. So if I'm writing this story, why on God's name is Rey Mysterio wrestling Seth Rollins? Other than, it's gonna be a great match and the marks are gonna give it 5 stars, who cares, bro? You're killing the story, you gotta put yourself in the shoes of the father. Look what these 3 lowlifes did to my son and I'm gonna die on that hill, man. That's the story, not that he wrestles Seth Rollins for 20 freaking minutes, bro. Come on, man, added Russo. Dominic Mysterio joined the Judgment Day at the WWE Clash at the Castle Premium Live event. At the show, Mysterio betrayed both his father and Edge, who defeated Finn Balor and Damian Priest in a tag team match in the UK. While the group is focusing on their rivalry with Rey, Edge has also set his sights on the Judgment Day. On the latest edition of Raw, the Rated R superstar made his return from injury to challenge Balor to an I Quit match at Extreme Rules. Kairi Sane WWE return. Kairi Sane recently reacted to fan art of Asuka, asking her to return to WWE to help her deal with Io Sky and her Damage Control stablemates. Sane was a part of the global juggernaut from 2016 to 2021, where she first performed on NXT before eventually moving on to the main roster. Apart from an accomplished singles tenure with the promotion, Kairi Sane was also a part of the tag team, the Kabuki Warriors, with Asuka by her side. The duo once captured the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Despite the duo going their separate ways after Kairi Sane returned to Japan in 2020, fans still fondly remember her equation with Asuka. A user recently posted a stunning artwork of Asuka looking at a picture of herself and Sane, asking the latter to come back to help her smash Io Sky and her friends. Considering how beloved the Kabuki Warriors were, it's safe to say fans would be delighted if Kairi Sane ever returns to join forces with Asuka again. Although Kairi Sane isn't on her side anymore, the Empress of Tomorrow is not all alone, as she has been tagging with Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair and Alexa Alexa Bliss lately. The trio even competed in a 6-woman tag team match at Clash at the Castle against Damage Control, albeit in a losing cause. Both sides have been engaged in a feud for a couple of months now, competing extensively on house shows and Raw. Moreover, Asuka and Bliss joined hands during the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship tournament, where they had a decent run, falling short in the semifinals. Do you see Asuka and Kairi Sane ever reuniting in the future? Sound off in the comments section below. WWE Trying to Destroy Sami Zayn and AJ Styles. Former WWE head writer Vince Russo heavily criticized Sami Zayn and AJ Styles' current booking. On the most recent episode of Monday Night Raw, Zayn faced the former WWE champion in a singles match and won with assistance from the newest Bloodline member, Solo Sikoa. Speaking on the latest edition of Sportskeeda Wrestling's Legion of Raw, Russo was critical and mentioned that AJ is not on SmackDown right now, nor is he having a storyline with the Bloodline. The veteran questioned the company and stated that the match between Zayn and Styles didn't make sense at all. But here's the problem I had with, and you know Chris, you doing and Sportskeeda Nation does. But at the beginning of the show, the announcers are hyping that Sami Zayn is there and they say Sami Zayn is there to defend the honor of the Bloodline. Is AJ on SmackDown and is AJ doing an angle with the Bloodline? Then what does that mean? Like Sami Zayn is there to defend the honor of the Bloodline. He has a match with AJ Styles? What does that even mean? I'm pretty sure AJ's not on SmackDown and not on an angle with them, so what do you even mean by that? WWE superstar Sami Zayn warned his rival AJ Styles following their match on Monday Night Raw. While speaking on the latest episode of Raw Talk, the Great Liberator recalled how Styles had earlier mocked him. He then mentioned that the Phenomenal One had disrespected the entire Bloodline. This is supposed to be an adult. AJ goes on Twitter, takes a shot at me, and calls the shirt pathetic. So yeah, you are not just insulting the shirt, you are not just insulting Sami Zayn, you are insulting the entire Bloodline when you do that. We did not want to be here tonight. I had tickets to go see Ringo Starr in Montreal actually. Sami Zayn welcomed into the Anoa'i family. WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi welcomed Sami Zayn into the Anoa'i family and acknowledged him. The Liberator has been trying his best to impress the Bloodline and officially become a part of their group over the past few months. Last week, his wishes came true when Roman Reigns accepted him into the group as the honorary use. After Jey Uso tore his old t-shirt, Reigns offered him a new one and made him an honorary member. The same night, Sami Zayn accompanied the Usos with Solo Sikoa for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship match against the Brawling Brutes. In the end, the Bloodline prevailed and retained their titles. Today, Rikishi on Twitter uploaded a picture referring to Zayn as the Usos and Sikoa's brother. The Liberator has been trying to become a part of the family, and it seems like Rikishi has finally acknowledged him. The WWE Universe currently adores Sami Zayn as the honorary member of the Bloodline. Earlier this year, he won his third Intercontinental Championship but lost it to Ricochet as he feuded with Johnny Knoxville. AJ Styles has been trying to get back to the top of the mountain since he lost to Edge in the Judgment Day. The Phenomenal One was unable to get a spot at Money in the Bank and made a one-off appearance at SummerSlam. Recently, he has been interacting with Finn Balor of the Judgment Day, who wants him to join the stable. However, Styles refused him and decided to work alone. Last Raw, Zayn faced the Phenomenal One with Sikoa in his corner. In the end, Sikoa hit Styles with a uranage on the apron with the referee distracted, allowing the honorary use to hit him with the hell of a kick for the win. The team of Zayn and Sikoa looks to be gaining momentum as the weeks go by. Do you think Sami Zayn and Solo Sikoa will win the tag team titles? Sound off in the comments section. WWE's future plan for Roman Reigns and the Bloodline. According to reports, Roman Reigns is set to return to Monday Night Raw for the season premiere on October 10th, right after Extreme Rules. Before the premium live event, he is also expected to attend the SmackDown season premiere on October 7th. While initial rumors suggested that he would not be returning till Crown Jewel next month, it is now believed that the entire Bloodline, including Sami Zayn, will be on Raw following Extreme Rules. The faction was last seen on SmackDown this week when Roman Reigns gave Zayn an honorary use t-shirt in one of the best segments of the night. After trying hard for a long time, they have finally accepted the former Intercontinental Champion as a member of the Bloodline. While he might appear after the premium live event, the Tribal Chief will not be defending the WWE Universal Championship at Extreme Rules. His next defense will be against Logan Paul at Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia on November 5th. There will likely be more build towards that match on the Raw season premiere. Here is what Cageside Seats reported. The Bloodline, including Roman Reigns, is expected to appear on the first episode of Monday Night Raw following Extreme Rules. The Bloodline looks stronger than ever with the addition of the Usos' younger brother Solo Sikoa and Sami Zayn. The two men seem to share a special bond, and Sikoa has become an enforcer not just for Reigns but for Zayn as well. Apart from addressing the match between Reigns and Paul, there is a high chance that WWE will move the angle between Zayn and Jey Uso forward. When Reigns gifted Zayn the t-shirt on SmackDown last week, all Bloodline members seemed happy except Jey Uso. One half of the tag team champions, Jey, has disliked Zayn since the latter started pandering to Reigns and his brother Jimmy Uso. It will be interesting to see how the dynamics within the Bloodline continue to pan out as the faction expands. Are you a fan of the Bloodline's current work? Sound off in the comments below.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my